They got it back, but they just mad cause she the realest. Why not you treat a lady how you treat a real man? Cause Billie Jean was never ever that will be there. That give in.
Hello everybody, my name is Johnny, and if you've made it to this video, we are going to be talking about feeling burnt out in games, and I'll give you a couple of examples where you might relate to it. Now, I'm changing my channel content just before we begin to a completely different way of uploading videos that I want to try out. I wasn't really enjoying myself with the content that I was putting out before, and I'd like to be a little bit more true to the videos that I put out, because I feel a lot of them. Let me just turn this volume down. I feel as a person that I'm quite a deep person. I like to, go into long conversations and a bit of a talker as well. So moving forward, I'm going to be doing content based about, real life situations, things that everybody feels, or most people feel from time to time, and how to deal with them, and get through some difficult things out. Just a little bit about me. I'm about to touch 30, nearly in my midlife crisis. I'm a full-time police officer, and a full-time parent as well. It's not easy managing everything, and obviously I've got my little hobbies, which is playing games. And I feel if I didn't have the games, I'd go a little bit crazy. I feel like playing games is my escape into a world where for a brief moment I don't need to think about anything going on in real life. And I think that's why I play games. Obviously everyone's got different reasons for playing. That is my reasons. Now, today on this episode, I'll treat it as episode 1 of a big change to my channel in the direction that I want it to go in. Episode 1 is feeling just burnt out when you're playing a game. Now, when I say that, I mean, have you ever really, really waited and been so excited for a game to release, and you're doing so much research on the game, and you're looking up reviews and tutorials and things like that, and you can feel it in your body just how excited you are to be the one playing this game. And then the game comes out, or you buy the game, and you love it. You absolutely love it. You instantly spend hours playing this game. You might be really good at it, might be really terrible at it, but you spend a good amount of time playing this game. You go to bed, you're thinking about, right, what am I going to do tomorrow on this game? And then tomorrow comes, and suddenly you don't want to play. Suddenly all that excitement to wake up and carry on just disappears. And you're left thinking, wow, what now? What do I do now? I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play any game. But then you start thinking, what else should I play to get that kind of excitement back? And you cannot think of a game, or you download loads of games at once and none of them just hit the spot. And that is when you just burn out. That's when you've just played too much of the same thing in a short amount of time, and suddenly all that hype, all that energy you had just dumps, and it feels terrible. because then you'll be sat twiddling your thumbs thinking, what do I do now? And it doesn't matter what game you download, it doesn't matter what you try and do to get that feeling back, it just doesn't happen. Now, I've been in this position so many times. I feel like a lot of people have as well. This feeling of just, what now? And do I even want to play games anymore? Not really. But you do, because that's your hobby. And that's your pastime. And you've got no other pastime, no other hobby other than games. And that is a terrible, terrible feeling. I'll give you another example. I did feel that way about Black Ops 6, this game that we're playing right now. I was absolutely hyped for this to come out. Really, really excited. Looking up hundreds of videos on how to progress faster. It came out. I played it for about 5 days, quite heavily. And it hit. I hit the wall of just depression because I can't play the game or feel the way I want to feel about the game like I did just before it was released and when I first started playing it. The real question is, guys, what do you do? How do you get that feeling back? That feeling of pure excitement and enjoyment for the game or any game. How do you get that feeling back so you jump back on and you're excited to play, you've got that progression to play again? It is a lot simpler than most people think, because it requires you to do something which not many people like to do, and that is change. It's that simple, guys. In that moment where you sat down, whether it be on the Xbox or on a PlayStation, on a computer game, wherever you're sat and you're feeling burnt out and you're downloading games and nothing's tickling the spot that you want it to, it's time to put it down and walk away. And for a brief moment, you are going to have to learn how to enjoy something else other than games. You need to have a hobby other than games, guys. And by a hobby, it doesn't mean taking up a sport or taking up, I don't know, could be anything really, but it can be as simple as get up, get dressed, go outside and go for a walk. And it's that simple, guys. You need, at that moment in time, when you're feeling really burnt and stressed, you need to just get up and go and move and do something other than gaming. Because I can guarantee you, when you go on this walk, whether it be for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, for a brief moment, you're no longer feeling that burnt out feeling like being sat in front of a screen, not knowing what to do and just wasting time, wasting away, trying to get feelings back that you're just not going to get. You're not going to get it, guys. Don't matter how long you sit there, it's not going to happen. Get up, go out, and do something different. For me, a walk is such a relaxing experience, such a headspace. It just gives me a piece of calm. I like to walk anyway. So for me, when I go out and I go for a walk, it's normally for about, I'll try and do about an hour. If that's possible, I like to go walking with my son. So we will go all over the place and we'll start counting leaves on the trees and picking out different kinds of stones that we find on the floor. Just do something else, guys. Something other than just sitting idle in that moment, because it's just not good for you. It's not good for your mental health, and you're just tearing yourself away, and you're losing out on full days being sat there waiting for some feeling to come back that's just not going to come back on that moment. And that feeling, guys, it does come back. Why? Because you carry on playing games. If that's your hobby, you carry on playing games. But for that brief second, you get just a moment of change. And change is difficult. It's very, very difficult. No one likes change because everyone likes the habits that they've settled into. Change it. Get up, get dressed, go for a walk, go for a meal, go meet some friends. Just take your mind off that burnt out feeling for a split second, and you'll see that when the next time you come to sit down and play games, you almost start as a new person, a new gamer. That feeling slightly comes back again, and it does come back. It does. But you've got to make a change. And you definitely got to be prepared to do something different. As hard as that sounds for some people, which it is very hard, guys. It's not as easy as just getting up and going for a walk. For some people, getting up, going for a walk could be the hardest thing ever, because they're so stuck in their ways, they're so stuck in the habit that they've created themselves. Work on making a change. I hope that's helped. I know this is more directed towards the gaming side of things and not potentially any other problems. You can obviously relate this to other stuff like mental health and feeling down and stressed and making a change in your life, but this is mainly targeted towards feeling burnt out in games, which I have for so many times. I've been in that position, and I know many other people have as well. So I hope this little chat that we've had together has maybe motivated some of you guys to try and make that change. Or if you're feeling in the same, if you're currently feeling burnt out, then guys, I'm with you. I'm sure loads of other people have felt the same way. Just have a change, have a break, relax your mind, rest your brain, because gaming is very time consuming, but it uses up a lot of energy mentally because you're constantly thinking and you're constantly reacting. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. I am going to be doing more videos like this where we just have a chat, and I'll give you some experiences from my life, and if there's anything you want me to talk about, I'll happily do that. Just leave it on the comment section, and hopefully we can grow together and build something here. If you've enjoyed watching this, please leave a like on the video. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike so I need to improve my content. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. It's a massive help to me and building this platform. So yeah, thank you very much. Take care.